to Who's the Boss here. I would just like to sort of show you a kind of interesting thing I found on the internet over the last few weeks. So many of you are kind of already aware that there's some sort of fake replica beats floating around the place. They're very easy to obtain from, say, China. And the ones that you see in front of you can cost you roughly $10 if you search around. So for that price you actually get a very, very nice product, to be honest. I mean, the box itself is impressive. It looks almost exactly like the real thing. A couple of spelling mistakes here and there, but basically unnoticed to the untrained eye. So anyway, if we just have a quick look what's actually inside, you get a very, very nice case, to be honest, just like the real thing. And I mean, the attention to detail is incredible. It's even got the same sort of mesh finish on this case, as well as, I mean, Monster logo there, Beats logo there. Inside we have the same air pocket, as well as silicone ear tips. So that's really good. Now on top of that we also have the earphones themselves, which I will just take out for you. Like I said, the packaging is not quite up to the quality of the actual Monster Beats. It's just a little bit more substantial. As you can see, this is a little bit sort of cheap looking. But I mean, for $10 you're getting way, way more than what you would for an average pair of $10 earphones that you buy in the UK or US. Anyway, on closer inspection you can actually see that the B's even engraved on these replicas, which is very, very impressive. I mean, for $10. On top of that, I mean, you know, these actually sound really, really good. You're actually getting a very, very solid sounding pair of earphones, not just ones that look good. It comes with a gold-plated 3.5mm headphone jack, which unfortunately is not a 90-degree one, but still, I mean, we can't really complain at this price. So anyway, this is what you probably are used to seeing from fake Beats, but here's what I want to bring the video onto, is that what I found over the last few weeks is that you can actually buy even cheaper fake Beats. Now these particular ones here, these were just $4. That includes shipping all the way from China, which is, when you think about it, that's very, very impressive. Now, as you can see, it's got exactly the same packaging, and it's very cheeky, to be honest, because I mean, Beats have never even released an earphone with this kind of packaging, but at the same time they've sort of shamelessly branded it with the Beats logo, and it's almost comical. But anyway, it's a very good effort. I mean, again, the untrained eye may not even notice and may think this is an actual Beats product. So let's just have a look and see what we get inside here. Oops, I think I just ripped it. And as you can see, not quite the same standard of packaging as we're used to, but still, let's have a look at the earphones. So you may have noticed that we've got almost exactly the same 3.5mm audio jack, which is good. I mean, it is still gold plated. Now the earphones themselves, you can tell that this is actually a sticker on top. So you are sacrificing some of the look for the sort of price. The cable is not quite as sturdy. It's slightly more noodle-like and still pretty good at avoiding tangles, but just not the same quality as the $10 replicas. So the actual sound quality of these is actually, though, surprisingly good. They sound just as good as the $10 replicas at a fraction of the price. Now that's to say that they sound basically nearly as good as the $100 genuine Beats Tours, which is quite an astonishing feat. Even though they don't sound incredible for the price, the $100 ones, when you cut that down to $4, it's a pretty impressive proposition. So anyway, again, if you're interested in purchasing these, you can PM me and I'll send you a link. Yeah, so now, but it actually gets even cheaper. See, this is the thing, you can actually buy fake Beats for as little as $1.50. That's the price of these, imported all the way from China. You know, includes shipping, includes a tracking number. It's just unbelievably cheap. So now, as you can see, this still has all the Beats logo, design, all the descriptions, and it's, again, it's exactly as you would imagine it to be on a Beats product. Most people won't believe that this is not actually made by Monster. So I mean, they've done an incredibly good job for a product so cheap. You know, some people might just buy it just as a bit of a display. You don't even have to use them for this price. So anyway, let's just have a look what's inside. So again, these were ridiculously cheap, just $1.50. So the packaging isn't exactly great, but it's not too bad either. I mean, flimsy, but still neat. And so here we have the earphones. Now these are the black colour. And these actually, they feel a lot lighter than previous two. And as you can see, the B is sort of even more fake, but still, I mean, it's recognisable, only just. The wire is even thinner, and it does sort of move around a little bit inside its socket. However, we do still have a interesting gold headphone jack, which almost looks a bit like a toy with this cable, which isn't quite the right colour or the right thickness. But anyway, I mean, for a casual listener, these are actually not a bad proposition. However, the sound quality on these really isn't that good, to be honest. For $1.50, you probably couldn't get much better, but compared to the $4 and the $10, these have greatly sacrificed on the sound quality. So yeah, not great sounding, but still pretty close to the real thing. And just an interesting thing that I found. And it's incredible what you can find just searching around on sites like DHgate, AliExpress. Tons of fake stuff there, which is it's kind of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment, like, and if you're interested in any of these, just send me a message.